Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this video, you'll learn on how to use Microsoft Project for construction. So the very first thing that you should do here is we have to open any of our web browser, and then using the search bar at the tab, we have to search for Microsoft 365, and then you just have to click on the first website, then make sure to sign up or log into your account, and right here, as you can see, we'd be able to see your different applications. So when we clicked on the more apps option, you'd be able to see here the projects. Okay, so you just have to click on this one, and after that, as you can see right here, we cannot really access this application if we are not going to subscribe to a plan. So we have to pay for it. But I have an alternative for you, which is the planner. So when you go to the planner section, so the concept of the two are the same. So all we have to do is to go to the planner. Okay, so this application is the alternative for the project if you don't want to pay for any amount. Okay, so right here in the planner, we have my day, my task, and my plant. So let's start with my plan. So let's start creating a new plan right here. And as you can see, we have the basic and premium templates. And when you clicked on the see all templates, we'd be able to see how that specific template works or the layout of the template. So what we are going to do now is to use this template, which is the project management. So you'd be able to see here the key benefits. So you just have to click on the use template. And here we have to create the name of our project. Okay. Next, if you want to add this to your pinned plan, so you just have to click on it and click on create after that. And right here, we can now start adding the details of our project or our plan. So the first one is we have here the initiating. And what I like about the planner is you just have to click on the circle icon if you've done the task. Okay, so let's start with the initiating. So right here, we can add a new task. So for example, let's say we are going to change the date for this new task. So let's say on the 8th of February, so that is next week. Okay, and then for the title of the task, you just have to enter right here the task and name. So this field is required. For example, like you will be having a meeting with your engineer. So I'm just going to type out right here meeting with my engineer. After that, you can now add a new task. And going back to the task that we have created, so this section right here, you can also add a subtask for this one. So to do that, you just have to simply click on it and you'll be able to see here more details. So for the bucket, so the name is initiating, and for the start date and the due date. So for the start date, I'm just going to select the same day. Okay, so that is the 8th of February. And then for the progress, we have the due date as well, the priority and the repeat section. So if you want to add a note for this one, you just have to type right here a description or add notes in this field. Now if you want to add a checklist, you just have to click on a checklist, and then you just have to add the name of your checklist. Next one, if you are done with the meetings, you just have to simply click on it, and that task will be moved to the done section. Next, we have the planning. Okay, so let's add a new planning right here. So you just have to click on add task. Like the first thing that you should do here is the same, just have to add a task name. So for example, buying of materials. Okay, and then you have to set a date, you have to assign it. So of course, I'm just going to assign it to myself for now. And of course, do not forget the date. Okay, so that would be the due date. And of course, you can also add tags for this task. So to do that, you just have to simply click on the task that you have created, and here is the full details. Okay, so for example, you would like to add a label for this one, and I would like to use a red one, so that is a cranberry. So of course, you can change the name for this tag. And then for the priority section, I'm going to label this one as important. And then if you would like to add a note and a checklist for this one, you can also add an attachment. You just have to click on those fields. So now let's proceed to the next one, which is the executing. So here, for example, the review is in progress is done, the assigned responsibilities is done, so you just have to click on the circle icon. Now for the monitoring and controlling, So if you would like to, change some of the details right here, so of course you have here the name at the very top, and then you have your notes, your due date, and then your start date, and then the next one is the closing. And again, if you would like to add a new bucket, just simply click on the add new bucket, and then you just have to name your new bucket. Okay, so it's up to you if what kind of project or how big the construction project that you are making. So right here, as you can see at the left side, we have this three different options. So we have the my day, my task, and my plans. We are done with my plans. Now let's go to my task section. So right here, you can only fill out here the plan section if you have done creating your plan. So for our task number one, I'm going to name this as month one. And for the plan, of course, we are going to select the construction. And for the due date, I'm going to select right here March 1 maybe, or it depends of you if how long this task could last. And then for the priority tag, I'm just going to select a medium. And since this one is in progress, I'm going to select in progress. And here for the quick look, so you can also label that one. Now here, going back to my task, if you have done this once, you just have to go back to the progress section, and then you just have to select the completed option. And since this task is completed, we are now going to add a new task. So just simply click on add a new task, and then you just have to create a new name for this task. So maybe I'm going to name this one as month 6. Okay, and then just the same, just have to add a new task if you want to have an overlapping task. And you just have to make sure that all of the details or the information that you have provided to the different fields are correct. Now for our last one, we have the my day section. So right here, to add a day activity, so you just have to start with creating the task name, then the plan. Just have to select the plan, the due date, the priority, and then
guys,
the quick loop. Microsoft Planner is a great alternative to Microsoft Project, especially for those who want a cost-effective and user-friendly project management tool. Since Planner is included in most Microsoft 365 plans, there's no need for an additional purchase, making it a budget-friendly option. And its intuitive drag and drop interface allows users to manage tasks effortlessly without requiring extensive training. And additionally, Planner integrates seamlessly with other Microsoft 365 apps like Teams, Outlook, and SharePoint, enabling a smooth collaboration across teams. It also provides a visual Kanban style board that helps the users organize and track the task efficiently. So that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.